Donkey the rabbit munching cookies all night. Sugar rush plays in a crazy delight. Nibbling faces in a frenzied haze. Friends confused in his cookie craze. He hops through chaos in the midnight dark. Cookies in his paws, leaving a sweet mark. Face is bitten with a playful bite. Donkey's world, a funny sight. Donkey the rabbit, sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, crunching all remains. Cookies crumble, falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Chasing shadows under the moon's bright glare. Cookies his obsession like he don't care. Friends watch in shock as he takes a bite. Donkey's love for cookies just feels right. He grins, mischievous eyes so wild. The chaos around him driving friends mild. Cookies drop, crumbs scatter in the bush. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Bite mark stories on furry cheeks. Donkey the rabbit at his cookie peak. Friends band together, a loving chase. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Shingle face, nibble pace. Donkey the rabbit, but sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, nibble on your face. Cookies come, big bugger falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Plans ignore. Donkey want more, can't ignore.
Cookie muncher, he can never get enough cookies. He never stops. Eat the cookie, the cookie. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher, he can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating, 'cause he's a cookie king.
In a kingdom far away, there's a princess named Kira, with beautiful brown locks and eyes that sparkle. She dances through the meadow with bunnies by her side as the sun starts to retire. One bunny turned to two, and two turned to a dozen. But Captain Kira's heart's forever filled with love. Her kingdom now enchanted, a ballet of soft footsteps, magical melodies carried on wings of a dove. Ballerina princess, her bunnies by her side, a twirl and a pirouette as dreams come alive. Captain Kira dances, her heart so full of bliss, in a world enchanted where love will always persist.
Hi, Delphine. Are you ready to go upstairs? Are you ready for the stream? Come Come on, baby girl. Are you guys ready for the stream? Come on, let's all go in. Oh, donkey. Hi, big boy. Okay, here's our nummies. It's a very different kind of nummy day, Monday. Yeah, we have a little bit different variety of vegetables, and you guys, because today we have fruit. Can I just put this down? Ooh, look at this. And then for the big girls and little boy, you need to go back in there, little boy. Everyone's been in the hallway. And downstairs, Mama Delphine's all the way downstairs. There's been a deep cleaning and scrubbing of the Bunz room floors, so please excuse some cleaning things. But here, let me pop up the chat. Get the chat on here. Yule and Molly, how are you doing? Now waiting the presence of the lovely and slightly sleepy Captain Kira, Queen of the Bunz. Mr. Wee's Banana, Mr. Wee's Banana, Banana, Mr. Wee's Banana, Banana, Mr. Wee's Banana, 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 Mr. Wee's Banana. Hi, Donkers. Donkey's ready. Hey, why are you trying to go into the? He's trying to go to see the boys' side gang. Look at him. What you doing, baby? And thank you for going potty in your litter box, Donkey. Oh, he's a big boy. You guys are all growing up and getting litter box trained so nicely. Oh, Kristen Starr. Hey, girl. How you doing, Miss Kristen Starr? Double R Star. Kristen, double R Star. Double R Star. That's Kristen Starr. Crystal with a K. We got Kristen with a star, double R Star. Crystal with a K. That's Crystal K. Excuse me, guys. So I was up late last night. Partly because I was watching Sir Munster's live stream, which was really entertaining. And I love, actually, I'm a big fan of Traffic Jam. Wait, is it called Traffic Jam or is it Rush Hour? Oh gosh, now I can't remember. Sir Munster, are you watching this? I think, he was playing a game called, I think it's Traffic Jam. Anyway. But, I was up late last night. Partly because I had a busy weekend and need to catch up on some stuff. But I had kind of a late night and then I had an early morning. And I had a bunch of mentally intensive tasks I had to do today. And it kind of wore me out. The whole thing. There was a burrow of baby bunnies in the tall grass. One of the dogs disturbed them. I heard a rabbit scream. It didn't look like the dog was hurting them. Oh, they were probably terrified. I hope they're okay. Yeah, tis the time for baby bunnies, right? Oh, here's my drink. I put some yerba in this drink. This is a mixed drink with passion fruit. Cranberry juice and yerba. It's really good. It's called Rush Hour, I believe. Okay. I can never remember the actual name of this game. Isn't that funny? But I love puzzle games like that. What do you think? What do you think, beautiful? Yeah. We're having some sweet taters. We're having carrots tonight. And what Jabba the bun has, I think, apple. Oh, she's eating some apple. We've got Brussels sprouts in the house. Got celery. Got Mr. Bundonkadonk. In fact, let's go visit the other bunnies too. I'm tempted to just sit on the floor in the corner. Oh my gosh. But yeah, guys, Captain Kira pretty much fell asleep before the stream. And I'm glad that I was able to get up and start the stream. I would have been really sad to miss tonight. Of course, or I didn't really want to start late either. But Hi, Gwynnie. Hi. As you can see, I've really done a good job replenishing all the hay mangers. They've got enough hay. It looks like for a month. You'd be surprised how quickly they go through it, but that is a lot of hay. That is a lot of hay. Right, cutie? Hey. Yeah, how are you doing? Wes said I had to rescue 6 turtles from the mud puddles. They were on the mountain road. Someone came through not long after I left with the turtle. Oh, good for you. It's Papa Grinch. It's the Grinch who stole Bunz, miss. Yeah, it's Papa. He's the best boy. These cutie pies over here. Hi, Dusty. Hi, big girl Dusty. Hi, big boy Sluggy. Hello. But Wes, you're a turtle hero. We've got in my neighborhood, our mailman is a turtle rescuer because he's always driving slowly through all the little country roads out here, and he has moved and prevented turtles from getting smushed by cars and trucks. He has moved so many turtles, and I think that you really are a hero when you're out there paying enough attention to move all the turtles out of harm's way. Do you know what peer mediation is, a class that you've got? Peer mediation? No, I don't. I mean, I know what peers are, others of your age group, or, others like you in some way. Usually that would mean, when they say like peer pressure, they're like, oh, it's, other teenagers, and they're pressuring you to do stuff like drink alcohol or do drugs or something like that. So peers I know, and mediation, all I know about mediation is like being able to work through issues by talking about things and I don't know, maybe organizing issues in such a way that it's easier to work out problems and stuff like that. Is that maybe what it sounds kind of cool? Because mediation, communicating and being able to work through things is kind of the key of life, really, to getting along with others. And then also just being for the whole world to be able to progress, mediating between, think about all the foreign countries, um, all of us different world powers out there trying to all mediate and get along and trade tariffs and world economies, economics and peace treaties and land, fighting over borders and who gets to live where and pretty big stuff, Mediation is a good skill. Um, there were 10 up there the other day. I hope the rest don't get smashed. Oh, Wes, yeah, you sounds like you have a lot, excuse me, of wildlife out there. I have had 2 turtles in my pond lately since since it's been staying hot. They like to come into the ponds and just kind of sit there or paddle around, cool off. You got your schedule for school, and half of these classes they gave me, I don't know what they are. Oh no. So it's not like you signed up for peer mediation and you're like, oh, I'm so excited for peer mediation. You were like, what is peer mediation? Oh dear. Geez, Kira is looking good. AJ Punk, stop. No, don't. No, don't. keep going. No, I'm kidding. AJ Punk, thank you. I did shower today, and I did have a little bit of makeup on, but then I fell asleep. Embarrassed that I was going to come on to stream looking kind of sleepy and disheveled, but thank you. You're giving me hope. You are the wind beneath my wings. Did you ever know that you're my streaming hero? You're everything, everything I knew I could be. I could fly higher than an eagle. AJ Punk is the wind beneath my giant Bunz wing. Oh yeah. Take it down. Take it down, AJ Punk. Wowza. I get a wowza. Can I get a wowza? Can I get a wowza? Got a wowza. They gave me a Principles of Computing 1. Well, okay. I mean, principles. Okay, so they're gonna show. They're gonna. They're gonna teach you computer skills. I would assume. I mean, that sounds boring in a way, but extremely useful probably. So, they're gonna what? Force you to figure out modern computer stuff. I mean, probably good. It's probably good to do it, but it sounds kind of boring. Sounds it sounds like these they need to name them something more exciting, like fun with computers, or like let's go computing. I don't know. It's like principles of computing, principles of computing 1. We are going to be robot children learning the computers. Typity type type. I don't know. And they also gave me Dig Design Computer Graphics 1. Dig. Well, that sounds a little bit more fun. Like I dig it. I'm digging computer design. Graphics 1. It was a lot of fun. I wish I knew more stuff like that. Computer graphics. I can basically do nothing like that. I have no skills of that nature. And it's one of those things where I can self-teach to a certain point. I can be like, okay, I'll open up this program. How hard can it be, right? But the learning curve, it does take me a while. It takes me a while, and then I don't always figure it out. So, I don't know. Kristen, digital design. Okay, you know what? Oh, dig is digital. Got it. Digital design, yeah. That's probably going to be useful. I hate to say it. You could design like websites and stuff, couldn't you? Between principles of computing and digital design, you could become like a website designer. And then you're an artist. So digital design, you can then take your artistic skills and move it onto a digital platform, whatever they call it. Because, yeah. So I think those actually sound reasonably useful. I'm not saying they're going to be fun, but you could probably make digital design fun if you can like translate, how you do your artwork and drawing. Oh, excuse me, to a digital format. They didn't give you stained glass class? Oh no. That actually sounds really fun. Yeah. I don't know, the funding for the public school system I know has been all wonky. I'm kind of worried about that, but you know, if all else fails, oh, I do know. I mean, this would probably cost you money outside, you know, you'd have to probably put your own money into it in some way, but I actually know a stained glass artist because a friend of mine married a stained glass artist in this town, and he has redone stained glass windows for some churches and other, you know, places, other like companies in town that have stained glass. And then, you know, of course, he will install pretty stained glass into your house if you want it. So he really knows what he's doing. So if you were ever interested, I could DM you. I could give you his information. And I don't know him really well personally, but my friend is super cool. She's a good friend of mine that married this guy, so he's got to be pretty nice. He's got to be a pretty nice guy because my friend married him. Um, he better be nice. Better be nice. You're a bit sleepy, also, Wes. Oh my gosh. Oh, excuse me. I do not like when my sleep schedule gets off, and I don't like napping because I feel like it interferes with my sleep. But I think basically what I did is I slept long enough to make up for the sleep I didn't get last night. So I think it's okay. And I can see now that it appears to not be raining. And if I could go running after the stream, oh, it's been so. Who are my Midwesterners in the chat? I mean, Kristen, I know you're a local gal, but you guys, it's been so hard to get outside and do stuff because it's just rainy, rainy, rain, rainy, rain. And like last night was another storm. So yeah. You need an energy drink, AJ? Yeah, I got you covered. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I mixed a yerba with the cranberry juice and the passion fruit. Okay, we got it going. That little sugar from the fruit. Let's go see Mr. Bundonkadonk. Oh boy. Captain Kira. You can tell I'm tired. I'm like, I can't even get into Donkey's enclosure today. Hello. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Yeah, who loves Donkey? Who loves Mr. Bundonkadonk? Yes. Coffee is, you think it's better than energy drinks? Coffee smells and tastes better? Yeah, I mean, coffee is the yerba that I'm drinking is still it's still processed because like they isolate. Well, okay. They brew the yerba and they process it enough that they know exactly how many like milligrams of caffeine are in it. But what I like about it is it's not just like generic caffeine and taurine or whatever other amino acids and you know all the stuff that would be like in a Red Bull. It's not as bad as like a Red Bull. I've never even had one of those kind of energy drinks, so it's it is tea, but it's been a little bit messed with. It's been a little processed. And I have yerba. I have powdered yerba matcha, and I make drinks with it. So I kind of, and I have like tea bags of matcha. Like I could just make it myself. In fact, I sent Jack and Steven a big bag of the same yerba matcha. And that's what Steven pretends he's sniffing. He has lines of the yerba matcha out on like a paper plate. I can't remember which number of the Greatest Freakout video that was, but that was from me. That powdered yerba matcha, and that made me laugh so hard. Oh my gosh. But yeah, coffee's natural, fuel and mall, so you got a good point there. Um, Lots of different drinks. Yeah, black tea, like even green tea has, the caffeine, but I love like a strong tea, even a cola probably. Oh yeah. Yep. I don't drink Red Bull. Yeah. That stuff sounds awful. Or the Monster Energy drinks. I know that stuff sounds just scary. I want to drink something called Monster or Red Bull. Contrary to what the commercials say, Red Bull does not give you wings. It can give you a heart attack, however. It's got that going for it. Oh, you're doing licky licky. Very cute, guys. Oh, Dusty's licking her papa's ears. Oh my gosh, you guys, so sweet. Donkey, you have some hand yourself. That's okay. He's giving me the side eye. What are you thinking about, Donk? You like that corner? I think the bunnies were all a little bit upset because I was spraying vinegar like crazy. I was trying to scrub all the stains off the white tile. It was about time. I had pretty good luck. I think I'm gonna let everything dry up and then do it one more time. Apply the vinegar one more time, and then I think we're gonna be in pretty good shape. No wings. Have you ever done integrated chemistry physics one? I've never done it in an integrated style, Kristen, but I have taken physics and chemistry separately. I have certainly not taken that exact class, but I kind of think it's cool the way they're integrating them together because they are very to each other. But having said that, there's a lot of information in chemistry, there's a lot to learn in physics. So I'm going to say this, be ready because it might be pretty challenging. You might have a lot of homework and studying, so that one might be kind of hard. You used to drink Bang Energy before workouts, but it would mess up my stomach. Do you guys remember Jolt Cola? Do they still make that? I remember drinking a couple of those as a kid out of curiosity. And I would be like so excited, like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And I don't even remember what happened. But I remember, if anyone remembers Jolt Cola, I'm sure it probably still exists somewhere. Kristen with the fancy learnering. That's right. Kristen Starr's gonna go far with her computer learning. According to my cousin, it's a hard class. Yeah, I mean, chemistry is hard, physics is hard, and you're getting both combined at the same time. Is this like just for the semester, or is this like the whole year? This physics chemistry class. 34 plus 56 equals yellow. Um, I Not that, Wes. 34 plus 56 equals, yeah. Oh, wow. Makes sense. Something had to equal yellow, right? Imagine the buns on Jolt Cola. Oh my gosh. Teeny. Can you imagine who is this right here? Is that Delph? Is that Mama? Oh, Mama, you did make it back. So wait, where is? That's Teeny eating a sweet potato. Is that Teeny? Let's go see these guys again. Can I do this? Can I walk over? Thoughts and prayers. I did it, kinda. Hi. Hi, beautiful. Hello. Hi there. A whole year of the chem and fit. It is the whole year. Okay, that makes sense. It's a lot. There's a lot of book learning that Miss Kristen Starr is going to be doing. It's a lot of book learning. Well, we're here for you, Kristen. If you have any questions, E equals MC squared. E equals MC squared. Energy can be neither destroyed nor created. Energy likes to flow into entropy, meaning energy likes to go from an ordered state and into a disordered state. That is the natural state of things. They want to go from order to disorder, kind of like my closet. I think it'll come back to me. If you need help, Kristen, I think it'll come back to me. I love science. I do love science. Looks closer. It says 34 divided by 56. Oh, divided by. my writing is so tiny on the YouTube. It's like, yeah. Thank you, Hewlin Mom. Be my eyes that work. Hewlin Mall is Captain Kira with eyes that are actually functioning. Monster Energy is your favorite. Is it good? What do they put in that stuff? Wes says, I drink V8 Energy. It is fruit flavored and has just 80 milligrams. Oh, V8? That's so funny. Oh my gosh. The health drink V8 has an energy version. Now you know these energy drinks have gone nuts when V8. That is how's about a V8? So, you know what they should do is they should make it, you know how like there's a V6 engine and then if you're really going to go crazy, you're going to get the V8 engine. They should put like a V8 engine logo on their energy version of V8. Well, I would drink. Excuse me. I might try if it's fruit. If it's all fruit, I might try it. But I am not. I'm not a V8 drinker because it's got like celery, carrots, parsley, tomato. Like, oh man, that's not the kind of drink for me. You know, people make those. I mean, I don't drink alcohol anyway, but people make those like Bloody Mary drinks, and they're drinking tomato juice, and then there's like the clamato juice that they sell that's got clam. Who drinks clam juice, guys? The first time I saw that in a store, I was a little kid, and I just stared at that and I was like, Mom, do people drink clam juice? Like, what is the clam? Is that actually clams? And she was like, yeah. It's like, I think it might be some mixed drink thing. And I was like, okay, people are weird. Like, of all things you could drink, why not drink something delicious? Drink a fruity drink. Why don't you? You know? I did not get it. You know? Uh, Shakes, ice cream shakes, delicious. Fruit drinks, delicious. Tomato, clam juice. Oh, why? And then, don't people put like horseradish? I don't know. There's some weird stuff going on with people who drink. Stuff I don't want to get into, guys. Dark. There's a dark drink. There's some dark drinks out there that I would never want to. I don't want to go to the dark drink side, you guys. It tastes like fruit and it is low sugar. Okay. Sounds interesting. Do you like pickles? I do like pickles. I like okay. Here's the pickle I like. Have you guys ever seen Bubby's pickles that are lacto fermented? So they're not like a boiled pickle necessarily. I think they're more of like a cold brew pickle and it doesn't have vinegar. It's like salt. It's just like cured in salt water. And they're very garlicky, of course, like classic garlic, dill, hot pepper flakes. Those are good. What about you, Kristen? Do you like pickles? Someone I know drinks tomato beer. Oh gosh. That's taken it. It sounded bad before, but that takes it to another level of like funkiness. Because like beer adds all those other flavors. And then you wouldn't want to make beer a mixer because it's already kind of complex and starchy and like, oh boy. That makes me feel a little sick. No offense. I'm glad I know about it, Wes, because it's kind of fascinating, but in a horrifying way. Like I'm glad I know about it, but I'm like, oh my, I'm like kind of scared. I'm scared that exists. Like, what lunatic? What crazy, insane, like torturous person thought of clamato beer and why? And people drink it because you know someone who drinks it, Wes. What does that say about you, Wes? You hang out with someone who drinks clamato beer. I would be a little scared. I would be wary of that person, cautious. I would hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your husband, because there's a clamato freak out there. Hide your buns. Yeah. Yeah, Kristen, I have pickle stories for you because I became obsessed with lacto fermentation because I tried all these pickles and I was like, why are these so much better than normal pickles? And they don't have all that vinegariness. And my friend was like, they're lacto fermented. I make lacto fermented pickles. You want to learn? And so I went over to her house. And she's like, she's like, you got to get yourself a crock, a ceramic crock. I did. And you got to fill it with kosher salt. I don't know, some kind of good salt and water, like good filtered water. And then, you chop your garlic and all that stuff. And then she would add yogurt, a couple spoonfuls of yogurt to get the culture, the yogurt culture, whatever those are called. Because that is what causes the lacto fermentation. And and I can't have dairy, but I got like coconut yogurt or something. And so I did that, and I had like 1 or 2 times the pickles turned soft and mushy, and they were terrible. I mean, unedible. But there were a couple of times where, oh, and you put it, okay, so you put it on a basement floor, on some cold cement floor where the temperature doesn't change and it stays cold and like dark, and you put it like in a corner, and you test it. Like every couple of days you go in and you scoop off, there's some kind of like gritty, there's some kind of stuff that floats to the top that you scoop it off and you kind of check on it. I don't know what else you're supposed to do. I can't remember. But after a week or so, you take the pickles, you bring them upstairs and you put them in your refrigerator, and they should be good to go. And I have to say, the couple times that it worked, they were really good. And you can control exactly what you put in there. I like spicy stuff, so I think I put a little bit more hot pepper stuff in there. And I love garlic, so I put, a lot of garlic. So they were good when they worked. And you have to have patience, and you have to remember that you have the pickles in the basement, because I think part of the problem is I kind of would forget that they were down there. Also, you have to make sure that the crock is like very clean, and I don't know, obviously you have to start with like cucumbers that are very fresh and they don't have any like rotten parts. They're going to start like, molding and stuff. Someone I know drinks, tomato beer. Oh wait, I missed all this chat. Darn. You should try pickles and Dr. Pepper together with pineapple juice and pink lemonade. Wait, okay. Hang on, hold the dough. Pickles and Dr. Pepper together with pineapple juice and pink lemonade. Okay, Kristen Starr. We need to do a deep dive here. Am I eating a pickle? Am I eating a pickle separately while drinking a Dr. Pepper mixed with pineapple juice and pink lemonade? Because the Dr. Pepper mixed with pineapple juice and pink lemonade sounds awesome. But is the pickle do you put it in the drink? Kristen is on thin ice. Yeah, Wes. I need to know more, Kristen. Why am I on thin ice? Because how does this drink work, Kristen? I need to know. Kristen, you can't drink that. It's probably illegal, or should be. You should try mustard. Kristen Starr. What's going on, Kristen Starr? Oh, she's being a food troll. Oh gosh, I just saw a food combination that makes me want to vomit. Kristen, I can't read that. I can't even look at that comment about the ice cream. Wow, Kristen and her weird. Are you being sincere, Kristen? Are you being okay? I'm just gonna say it out loud because I need to ask. Have you actually put mustard on ice cream? You must have a pregnant appetite, Kristen. I mean, I don't think that's the issue. Probably. Wait, what's the probably? Hey, about Mr. Prestorian, the Giant Buns historian, has driven all the way from Lothlorien while driving his DeLorean while dressed as the Mandalorian, singing along to his Chance Gregorian, playing his lovely accordion with only one arm so he doesn't crash the car. And he's going to go home to his girlfriend, who is Salvadorian, and she's going to make him some lovely campfire heated Samorians. And then later tonight, we will all together with him be a Snoring. Kristen Starr, no. It's all together with the pickle. Pickle. The drink is all together with the Dr. Pepper, the lemonade, or the pink lemonade and the pineapple juice. The pickle is in it. I have put mustard on ice cream. Kristen. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I think you have a YouTube channel in you, Kristen, with just this weird food stuff. Do you want to put this on YouTube? Because it's hard to imagine someone eating or drinking any of those things. But I think you could get a lot of views on a specialized food cringe. You're going to do food cringe channel. Okay. It's a new genre, especially created for Kristen Starr with 2 R's. Food cringe. You just don't eat my dress. You just ate ice cream. Just vanilla with some chocolate. Thank you, Wes. Bringing us back to Yumsville. To Ree's Banana Now. Wait, you didn't put any bananas on that, baby, and make it banana split? Wes? You're making the chat sick, Kristen. So I do say this. You could make your own YouTube channel and feature these disgusting combinations. No. Okay, salty and sweet, savory and sweet. I like to combine those. But are you talking like a traditional like vinegary pickle with soda, Dr. Pepper? Like, Kristen, where did you get this idea for the drink? I have to know. Like, was your mom pregnant and having weird? Because someone mentioned pregnancy, because they always just say, "Oh, pregnant women crave pickles." Did your mom have a weird food craving, and the drink came about because of that? And you were like, "Hey, my mom's having a pickle drink with, like I want to try that." And the ice cream thing, I don't even want to think about the ice cream thing anymore, but I do need to know, how did you think of that? How did that come about? You eat melted peanut butter over chocolate ice cream? That sounds delicious, Crystal. With a K? That sounds delicious and delectable. Delightful. You should try sugar cookies. Wait. Okay, wait, hang on. Kristen Starr with 2 R's. You should try sugar cookies with peanut butter and syrup and Starburst with Okay, Kristen, you had me with sugar cookies with peanut butter and syrup. Oh my gosh. Yes, ma'am. And then you said Starburst with sour cream, and my mind wanted to mentally vomit. Okay, sour cream with Starburst candy. That's so bad. I'm going to tell my brother about that, because my brother and I have a game we've played since we were kids. Name 3 foods together that cannot go together, no matter how you mix and match them. None of the foods can be yummy together. None of them. If you like mix them around. So 3 foods. And I remember one of them was like grapefruit. Like we would do like grapefruit, dark chocolate, and like buttermilk or something. Stuff like that. Or like garlic chocolate. I don't know. It's hard to come up with combinations where maybe 2 together isn't so bad. And obviously like the 3 together would be horrific, but like it's harder than you think. My brother and I would sit for hours and try to like think of these combinations. Yeah, that we were a little bored. Okay. Yeah, the Hulenmel, right? The sugar cookies with the butter and syrup. Like, okay. She's like, Kristen's got a normal yummy, like people have a funny bone. She's got a yummy bone. Like, okay, yeah. But then the other stuff is like vomit comet. Like, what the heck? Do you actually eat any of these, Kristen? Kristen says, yes, I do eat it. And she said, no, I just eat random food. I am just weird. I'm not going to argue with you there about the weird, Kristen. I love you to death. You're a cool gal. I'm not saying weird is bad. I love weird. And you are on the weird. She's on the weird. She's on the weirdo train. Kristen Starr has climbed aboard the weirdo train with her foods. She's gonna have a cringe food channel where in which she tries the food combinations that she just told us about. She's gonna go viral. She is gonna just like go off the rails, off the charts with this YouTube channel. I don't want to be anywhere near her when she tries these food combinations. I don't want to smell these foods together. I don't want to see them in person, but I would watch her channel. Partly with my eyes closed when she gets to like the mustard ice cream thing. It's going to be like a horror. It'll be like a horror movie for Captain Kira, in which she will have to shield herself from the scary parts. Oh, who just said, oh, Hewlin Mall peanut butter? Oh, peanut butter and ketchup. I need therapy, you guys. This food stuff. Okay, imagine her serving those weird food combos to Gordon Ramsay. Okay, that in itself would be like a hit TV show. Making Gordon Ramsay try Kristen Starr's cringy food combinations. Oh boy, Kristen, we're gonna make you a star, a real star with 2 R's, one way or another. I mean, you already are a star with 2 R's, but we're gonna make you like a YouTube sensation. Pizza with zucchini and tomato soup with cottage. To a zucchini, Kristen, I think I've made a zucchini pizza. Like, I'm a vegetarian and I've grown, like, how when you grow zucchini, has anyone ever grown zucchini? When your zucchini becomes ripe, you don't just have one zucchini, you've got like 50. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of an exaggeration, but my mom and I had a plant one year and we were like giving zucchinis away to the whole neighborhood. Like, I don't even think we could give away enough zucchinis. We had so many. Um, the tomato soup. Okay, the texture and the look of the tomato soup with the cottage cheese. Again, that sounds like pink vomit right there, Kristen. Chunky vomit. Oh, why are we talking about pink chunky vomit on giant buns? I hope no one is on the verge of feeling sick, because if anyone needs to throw up, all they need to do is listen to that phrase I just said. Ramsay, you donkey. Chef Ramsay, Kristen serves one of her weird foods. Oh, bloody hell. Chris Star, why didn't I think of that, Mr. Wee's Banana? Chris Star. That could be the name of her cringe food YouTube channel, where she challenges famous chefs to trying her cringe food combinations. Yeah, Kristen. Yeah, that's right, Kristen. I have made zucchini pizza. Yeah, that is acceptable, Kristen. That sounds luscious. Zucchini, you could like sprinkle it with some nice spices and herbs and get it all kind of crispy and heat it up on that pizza. There's nothing wrong with that. You're talking to a vegetarian over here. Crystal with a K. Anybody see the show Bizarre Foods? All kind of weird stuff. No, I haven't seen that, Crystal. That sounds right up my alley, though. Is that I'll have to look it up. Sounds fun. Chris Starr says the tomato soup is not with cottage cheese. Wait. Oh, you mean like you're just eating them separately but at the same time? Did I just make up that disgusting food combination for you? I used to eat while watching Dirty Jobs. Oh yeah, I've seen that show. I think I've probably done that too, Wes. I remember when they were following like I think garbage truck guys around. We should date Steven and Jack from Waffle Pone. Oh, dare. I was like, Hewlin Mall, what are you trying to say? We should dare Steven and Jack from Waffle Pone to try those weird food combos. Yeah. Kristen, we could tell these tubers that we all know and love about your weird food combinations, and we could dare them to try them. Yes. Oh, look, Kristen's game. She want. Uh-huh. You want to torture some famous YouTube brothers? Is that what you want to do, Crystal? Christar? That'd be pretty darn hilarious. Well, guys, with that, it's after 9 o'clock. Kristen Starr. Kristen Starr's she's a polecat tonight. She's been a regular polecat. You're funny, Kristen. You're really funny. Um, when I see you at church, are you going to be at church on Wednesday, Kristen? I think I'm gonna have a little talk with Sister Stephanie. I'm gonna be like, do you have any idea about all of Kristen's food combinations? Jack probably won't try them. Yeah, probably not true. You're right. I mean, maybe the drink one that Kristen said about the pickle with the Dr. Pepper and the fruit juice, maybe he would try that. Because I mean, I could see him like working. I know he loves mixed drinks and stuff, so maybe that would be intriguing. And he could say, "Oh, well, the salty with the sweet, maybe." So will we have to rely on Crazy Steve, uh, Big Steve, Big Crazy Steve to try the other stuff? Have you tried the one chip challenge? No, I haven't. I've seen people do it on live streams. Have you tried them, Kristen? I can message you my schedule on Discord. I can yeah, you can do that. Crystal with a K, Bizarre Foods is on the cooking channel right now. Okay. Thanks, Crystal. I want to see that. I want to check it out. I will not be at church on Wednesday. I was sick. Oh no. I hope that's not just an excuse because you don't want to talk about the weird food. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm sorry you've been sick, Kristen. Hewlin Mall says never tried the one chip challenge. It's one really spicy chip, right? Heard of it but never tried it. Yeah, I mean I love spicy chips. You know what? For me, I just want normal spicy chips and I want to eat like half the bag in one sitting. That sounds good to me. AJ Punk, word of the wise, want a great girlfriend, meet her at church. Is that so cute, AJ Punk? Aw. I mean, I think that has happened. My church group growing up, my church group leaders were the parents of this one of the guys. He was like a year older than me. And I later found out like a couple of years after we graduated from college or from high school, their son was like, "Yeah, we need to go out on a date because my parents I think his dad especially was like they want, they think we should probably like date and, we maybe get married eventually." And I was like, "What?" I was like, it was so funny. It was like they were thinking in their minds like, "Oh yeah, we should set them up." And like, I don't it was really cute. It didn't work out. Didn't work out. To me, it felt like we were brother and sister because we had kind of that's just our dynamic. Like we pranked each other. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but it wasn't for me the romance vibe. And I think for him, he thought, oh yeah, I think that this could work. And I was like, I'm sorry. Like you feel like my brother. And so that was unfortunate. However, I do think you're right, AJ Punk. I think that's a very nice place to meet someone. Cranberry with Mountain Dew. That sounds, see, Kristen, that sounds good. That sounds yummy. Kristen says, I have tried the one chip challenge. It's spice. And I have had the world's hottest hot sauce before in Tennessee, but I will be at church. Okay, you'll be there on Sunday. Well, I'll try to be there. Trouble is, I keep getting invited to other people's church functions, and I'll it's kind of a long story. I'll tell if I next time I see you, I'll tell you. But there's so many good churches in our town. I mean, there's a church on every corner, and it's all full of good people. But I really want to get back to to the church. Friends, yeah, friend zoned by Kira. And the thing is, I felt bad because I love these people, and I was so touched that they thought I was good enough for their son. Like, you know what I mean? Like that meant a lot to me. I mean, I loved my church group leaders. They were like parents to me. They really were. And I think that's part of the problem too, is that they were like my parents. And I would hang out at their house all the time. They said, our door is always open. You can come to our house anytime. Anytime we're having dinner, just walk in, sit at the table. There's a chair waiting for you. And it was true. I would just show up randomly at any time. And they would be, their dinner time was always a solid, 6 o'clock at night. And I would just sit with them. And I was already a vegetarian, and I would just eat like, fruit and salad and whatever. And they didn't judge me for it, except for their son would make fun of me. And it was teasing, and it was kind of fun. It was kind of cute that he teased me, but I kind of thought, well, of course, I will probably, yeah, when there was this whole idea of like, oh yeah, Kira should date our son, I was like, yeah, I think this is good. I was excited. I was like, yeah, this would be really nice and sweet if it worked out. But the minute we were out on that date and he tried to like hold my hand, I don't know what, no, the holding hand thing was fine. But I think when he tried to kiss me, that was the problem. And I was like, I literally was like, kind of like, ooh, ew. And I started laughing. And he was like, okay, what's going on? And I'm like, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It just, yeah, I guess I friend zoned him. He was, I really thought that would have been cool had that worked out, to marry my church group leader's son. And then I would be like their daughter in law. Like, I thought that would be really cool. But it didn't work. Didn't work out. But he ended up being a missionary, going out to Mexico, to this little town, rural town, and he builds like water. What do you call those? They gather water from rainfall, cisterns. Like he builds water cisterns for like rural towns in Mexico. And then he like introduces native food crops that are like really easy to grow with very little, fertilizer and high tech equipment, stuff you can just like simple gardens, grow stuff like that. And he ended up marrying a Mexican woman, and he's happy as a clam. He is just so happy doing what he's doing. And so, you know what? It all worked out. It all worked out that way for a reason. Whatever you do, don't try the world's hottest hot sauce in Tennessee. Oh gosh. I mean, I love hot sauce, but if it's like the super hot stuff, I think it would like burn my mouth and my insides. I went to a pepper sauce store. That is all they sold. Ooh. People are serious about hot peppers and those sauces. I mean, there is such a vibrant community of hot sauces out there, and they're very competitive. Who's the hottest? Who's the hottest? I walked out of the store crying, and the person made me eat horseradish. Oh my. You said ew and laughed at him. He died inside. I think he did. The expression on his face. I didn't say it ew out loud. I thought it. But then I laughed, and the laugh, I think, made him die a little bit. He was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. When you try to kiss someone, there should not be laughing. Are clams happy? Happy as a clam. I know. Where does that come from? Is it because they have like a permanent smile with the line that, where the shells come? I always wondered, is it that because of that? Kristen, I like spicy stuff. I will eat hot stuff all day if I wanted to. Yeah, I'm kind of like that too. I don't know if I like it as much as you do, but if I am making something that's plain like a potato or I don't know, tofu, beans, I mean anything, I add hot stuff. Like every time pretty much. Crystal with a K, I have hot stuff, but not the kind that will melt your face. Yeah, me too. I don't think I need the face melting. There is a hot habanero and Trinidad scorpion pepper in it. Oh my gosh. Wow, Kristen, you know your stuff. Christar knows her hot pepper sauces. Well, guys, I'm having a blast doing food stuff with you guys tonight. If you know me, you know I'm a foodie. I'm not necessarily like, oh, you'll have to eat fancy food, that kind of a foodie, but I just love, it's fascinating to me to hear what people like, what they eat in real life, what they've tried. And Kristen Starr has elevated our food chat into a realm, a weirdo realm, food realm that I never thought I would enter. But my brother is going to hear about some of this, Kristen, and it may actually get him to watch Giant Bunz. I don't know that my brother has ever, I've been streaming for a solid year. I don't know that he's ever tuned in, that rascal. So I think, Kristen, because you're here and talking about weird food combinations, we may get my brother recruited to be a Giant Bunz. He may now be becoming a Bunzerino. Big love, AJ Punk. Yes, big love to you. Much love to Hewlin Mall, Hewlin Mod, my main man Mod, and his Miss Lucy Goosey. Much love to Kristen Starr, and thoughts and prayers for her poor stomach with some of the things that she's eating. And Crystal with a K. Thank you so much for being here. We got our double Ks, our Crystal and Kristen. Brother Kira. Brother Kira. Hey, I like that. Brother Kira. Carolina Reaper is a popular pepper here. Ooh, I've heard of that one. You're very adventurous when it comes to cuisine. I love that, AJ Pong. That's what we want. Mr. Wee's Banana Nah, much love to you. Much love to, who else we got here? I think we had kind of a small group. Nothing wrong with that. Prestorian, much love to you, all the way from Lothlorien. Going to be having some maybe hot, spicy pepper dishes with his fabulous girlfriend who's Salvadorian. But yeah, guys. Okay, yeah. And I'm going to pop up a song, and then I may try to go running. I'm feeling a little tired. getting dark. And if it's not raining, though, I think I may do it. I'm not, however, going to have ice cream with mustard. Sorry, Kristen. I eat a 2 whole Carolina Reaper. Oh boy. Oh boy. Kristen has super food eating powers. She can withstand the hottest of foods. Very fascinating. Wouldn't have expected that about her. Okay, guys, I'll be right back.
Out in the yard when the moon is high. Oh yeah. There's a deer named Funky Bones. Don't be shy. He tiptoes softly, looking for a treat. Captain Kira's got apples good enough to eat. Oh yeah. Funky Bones with his groove, moving to the beat. Kira's got the apples, they're so sweet. Coming close, just a nibble. Don't be afraid. Look at them dance. It's a backyard rave. Funky Bones, Funky Bones. Don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Funky Bones, Funky Bones. It's a funky party, just you and me. Under the stars, they share a little bite. Ooh, yeah. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, ooh, yeah. Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. Ooh. They share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share. Hey. Funky Bones, don't you bones, don't you hide. Ooh, yeah. Kira's got the apples open wide. Coming close, just a nibble, don't be afraid. No afraid. Look at them dogs. Funky Bones, don't you hide. Oh yeah. Kira's got the apples. Funky Bones, Funky Bones. Oh yeah. It's a funky party, just you and me. Hey, hey,
Under
Under the stars, they share a little bite. Yeah. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. They share a moment in the cool night air. Funky kind of magic only they can share. Funky Bones,
munching on that hay. Chewing, skipping, never stays. Backyard wild, gotta play. Jumping, running every day. Grass is green under the sky. Little gray lets it all fly. Muddy paws, he don't care why. Wings of earth, he is so high. Freedom in his furry flight. Sun and moon his only guide. No more walls, no cage inside. Little gray, so wild inside. Bossy blind, he's on the move. No one's rules, he's got his groove. Nature's beat, he feels the soothe. Little gray, always to prove. Under stars, under dreams. World ain't small, so it seems. Little gray's got big schemes. Life rolls on in flowing streams. Hay for breakfast, sun for noon. Stars and moonlight come so soon. Little gray under night's tune. Backyard life's a wild cartoon.